Hi guys, welcome to the ORW introductory video. As title says, this video is meant for those of you who are still unfamiliar with the term. So what is ORW actually? Well, ORW stands for Open Box Writing Wrapper, and you can think of it as some sort of desktop environment based around OpenBox. It comes with very specific applications configured in very specific way in order to provide a cohesive experience and add some handy functionalities in the process. Of course, this comes without saying, but I still have to point out that I didn't make any of those applications. I'm sure you already know they existed long before this project even started. All I did is purposely chose applications that are scriptable so I can provide additional features using Bash. You can kinda look at it this way: I needed front-end, or GUI part if you will, to interact with my backend, if that makes any sense. So if you'd installed just plain OpenBox on any minimal system, all you would get is just a window manager and a right-click menu. So basically everything else you will see in this video technically comes with ORW. Now let me show you what you can actually do with it. And please bear in mind that this video is not meant to be a comprehensive guide by any means, but rather just a brief introduction of what's to come. Okay, let's start real simple by setting some wallpapers. So let me open Rofi File Manager and navigate to my wallpapers. Enable selection, select some, and view their content. Let's try this one, or this one, or we can even set wallpaper on another workspace. So let me set this one on third workspace, and if I go there and select restore, we can see wallpaper I just set. We can do the same using status bar. So let me go back to the first, and we can see it also got restored in the process. We can also use Rofi to change it back and forth. So let's say next, or we can use offset. We can also associate color scheme with the wallpaper, but before I show you that, let me open a few apps so you can easier notice the difference. So let's open VIFM and Termite and Tmax and NeoBeam. Okay, let's enable preview and watch what happens. You can see color scheme changed accordingly. Let me just get rid of the transparency. Okay. We can also change colors of individual properties. So let's say I want to switch border colors. So open box, inactive border to inherit active border color. And let's set active border to some other color. You can see there is quite a lot of predefined colors, but you can also use any custom hex value or even any color you see on the screen. So let's try that. We can also modify colors properties. So let's change brightness a bit. and we are done. Or we can simply inherit colors from another color scheme. And let me also make border just a bit thicker. Okay, great. There is quite a lot of properties you can change, and you can use any color scheme for a reference. So you can see list is quite long, and you can find the meaning of each property in manual. Okay, let me now talk about window management, and let's start with styling. So window can occupy as much available space as possible, or it can respect certain offsets. We can also shrink its size, or even mirror some other Windows properties. But in order to demonstrate this, let me use one of my status bars. I cloned dock so I wouldn't change its original configuration, and let me remove its custom color scheme so it would respect global colors. And let me also add few more launchers just to increase its width. Okay, so now I can borrow some properties from dock. Clone, and I will keep X and width, but I will change its height to be 6 times of dock height, and I will move it vertically 10 pixels before it starts. We can also move and resize windows, or do the same relative to the closest edge. We can also adjust them when they are aligned. And the best part is, this is totally scriptable, which means you can predefine window size and position. So let me close these windows before I show you some examples. I use this to make some NCMP CPP variants. You can see them here. And I'm using this one the most. You can also resize it. If you prefer something more compact, you can also use music widget. Let me set it a bit higher. I just increased widget's Y position by dock's height. Now you can open Playlist or Visualizer, whichever you prefer. And speaking of widgets, we can also use Weather widget. And that's about it. I hope you get some idea of what to expect from following tutorial. I'm sure you can tell this is oversimplification, but that was kind of the point of the video. It was meant just so you can see if it piques your interest. There is quite a lot to cover, so I will make separate video for each topic. First one is gonna be an installation guide, second will be wallpaper management, third, bar configuration and management, fourth, theming, fifth, window management, and I will also make additional videos in case I left something out along the way. Okay guys, that wraps it up. If you liked what you saw, see you in the next video.